Right, hello everyone. We are here today to watch the Season 26 Bucket of Clown Shit quarter-final number 1 between Arzowane's Chaos and Andriy's Dark Elves. We have seen quarter-final number 2, so hopefully you're watching the VODs in order and not because I number them correctly. And you're watching this one before quarterfinal number 2. And that was Crucifer versus Bigodin. And Crucifer won that. So the winner of this match will go on to play Crucifer and his mediocre chorfs. This is Arzowane's Chaos. Not Pupok, unless you mean the other match. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Mardu. So, as you can see, Dark Elves won the toss, chose to kick. Dark Elves do have a jump-up pommer. He is missing a blodge step guard because I fucked it up. Andriy beat me in the last round. Or was just there while I beat myself, really. I should put the spoiler bar on, you're right. There we go. Thank you, Jim. So, Arzowane's Chaos, not incredible. He's missing his tackle claw pommer, which got fucked by Rick Reckless's chorfs. But he does have a regular claw pommer, dirty player, mighty blow, and a bench so he can foul. And a bribe to go with the dirty player. Because he's the underdog, because elves are bloaty as fuck. Doesn't get him. Rolls a 4 into a 5. Looks like he's not going to foul any of these wrestle linos, which you can't blame him, really. Gonna blitz this unprotected guy. Oh no, he's running back to protect. Oh, he blitzed originally, I missed it. While I was busy fucking around my spoiler bar, probably. Everyone blamed Jim. Straight in with the pommer. Doesn't get him. Wait. Wait, did he take the block there? Why wouldn't you take the push there? Why wouldn't you take the push? And why wouldn't you dodge back out? What's happening? Did I miss something? Even if he misclicked the block, was he also out of movement? Why is he standing next to a guard with his best player? I guess he's thinking that he'll blitz with claw palm instead of the tackle guy. Good cage. Guard on the corners. He did blitz with the claw bomber, but got the power anyway. No armor break again. There we go. Finally gets an armor break. Working his way up to doing something, this claw bomber. Evening Arctic. So there's no good hitting the ball thanks to full X cage with guard corners. No attempt. It's a bit early to start thinking about doing something crazy. Until he takes removals or something, he's probably just going to try and get in the way. Halt forward progress. Be a pain. Dark Elves are basically the ultimate harassment team. Hey! Eats a reroll. No reroll for the rest of the turn now. That's interesting. Maybe he just doesn't move. Oh. Didn't pile on. Okay. I guess he had used Mighty Blow already. Andriy hasn't taken any removals and has a bench. Oh, well, there you go. Dirty player doing what Claw Palm can't. There's the instant Apo because of that being his only good player that for some reason he decided should be punched in the face with Claw Palm and never got back up. Don't know what he was thinking on that blitz at all. Yeah, the leader Chaos Warrior is interesting, isn't it? Like, first skill as well. I don't think I've seen it before. It's an interesting choice. Hey! Hey! Old skull into skull. Andriy decided to get his best player murdered. And has just got his second best player murdered. So it's not going well for him, I would say. Somewhat badly. I think it's fair to categorize it as. At this particular moment in time, I don't think Andriy's winning this match. Never mind the cup. He's lost his Edge 5, his second Edge 5, the one with leap. His Pommer's off the pitch. He's got no removals back. So I think Arzowane is going to score here. Butthole! Oh, okay. That's a little bit interesting. Big boy foul from Andriy has removed claw palm. That is interesting. Maybe we could see a tide change. I mean, this is a lot of ground that Andriy just gave up for that. That is a full 6 forward. This looks very much like Andriy's giving up the score. Because he's leaving these players behind. Like, this is not going to be a dodge. That's going to be a block. I'm never a big fan. Whenever I see the Dark Elf harassment strategy, I'm never a massive fan of it because POWs happen. That's always the problem. And again, like these two being back here allow this swap. Whereas really he wanted to try and force him up here without a full cage. So maybe this guy should have been here. He can still reach here if he needs to, and it stops this from happening. Oh. Handily avoided the reroll trap there, as he had snakes coming up. Oh, that was another snake. He heard the noise, didn't see who it was. So that is unfortunate for Andriy. Because that has just given this up, I think. Maybe he did have a small shot of stopping him from scoring there. But now, with the strip ball edge on the floor, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, he could still try. I will say Arzowane's making very good use of his wrestler. Oh, he's going for it. 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus. Oh, but the stun's enough. Like he's done his job, that dirty player. That stun has basically guaranteed the score, barring 6 plus dodge or whatever. Can he... Wait, he can't make enough players over here to be... Oh. I think that's an Apo. He didn't Apo it. So he's guaranteeing himself players down. And he's guaranteeing himself a missing block guard beast for the next match if he wins. I think I'd have probably Apo'd that. Oh, God, another snake? That is some brutal dice for Andriy. Back-to-back snakes to end a turn. Ugh. That is pretty shit. Well. I think I've spotted how he can score here. Well, there we go. Alright, let's see if Arzowane sets up an anti-one-turn defense, or whether he just doesn't think that it's worth it against the Dark Elves. Do they only have movement 7, or do they have a movement up blitzer? I've forgotten. He is down 3 players, Arzowane, which means he's on 9 men because he started with 12. And that means it's a big 4+ to get his Claw Palmer back for the second half. Yeah, it's just movement 7. He doesn't have a movement up anyway. See, I really like... Yeah, I was going to say I really like the guard being over here. Because he can't hit this side because of stand firm. He has to hit this side if he's going to do it. He's got enough players. But he doesn't have any guard of his own. So there's no real way to get 2 dice. It's red dice. So he's probably just for the first push. So he's probably just setting up for the riot. Oh, no, wait. The riot's cancelled. Wait, what's he setting up for? Does he... Maybe he didn't notice the security gate. I don't think he noticed the security gate. That looked like he was setting up for a riot. Right, let me have a quick pause a sec. Now, I don't know if it is possible, but could he possibly have made use of Frenzy to push one of these two? Well, this one is because it's in the middle. To push this guy backwards? Maybe not. Because, I mean, how are you going to get the extra push? Push one of your own players forward. This is the guy who needs to score. He needs 3 pushes. I mean, that's pretty tough. I'm not certain if it's possible. So it's really hard to work out in 3 minutes. So it's either go for the red dice double pushes or try and work out if you can do it using this guy and Frenzy for the blitz. Because you get the first push from that. Then you need to push another player forward. Then you can get the second push. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's doable. I think maybe it's doable. He's got 11 players. I think I mean, obviously he screwed up and he set up for the riot, which is silly. It is very difficult, but I mean, he should have spent 3 minutes trying to work it out, right? Like, it's definitely, I think that's definitely the way to go. It's better. It's got to be better odds than trying for the red dice double pushes straight off the bat. Yeah, but if he spent maybe he spent 3 minutes trying to work it out, and then that's why he didn't notice that the riot couldn't happen. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, Baz? They've started kicking in with their advertising a little more. I've noticed it recently as well. Wait, what? Why? Why has he done that? That's the guy off 15 SPP. Now he's accidentally handed off instead of making a pass. I think Andriy's just either tilted or not playing properly or something. Oh, man. Sometimes, Incesticide, Twitch stops the stream for you randomly, like it pauses it, and then if you have to unpause the stream, it acts like you're opening it for the first time, so it makes you watch an ad. Happens to me all the time because I've normally got like multiple tabs open. Like I've got Space Cadet and Yame open in the background, all muted. And right now, look, I've gone to Space Cadets and it's paused. I never paused it. It's paused for me. Oh, hang on. It's not the stream kill. It's the client. Yeah, it wasn't the stream. It was just the replay paused on a black screen. And Get the Ref is back. And the Claw Pommer is not. This is now interesting, isn't it? That means that the Chaos only have 9 players. That means the Chaos only have 8 players. And also, if they knock someone down, there's the possibility of fouling them now with a bribe. I really think he should have leveled this guy. Obviously, he failed to do it on turn 8. He could have done it this turn. I'd have thrown a pass with him this turn. Thank you for the follow, Beefish. Yeah, that's bad placement for him, isn't it? Because, I mean, even if he hadn't just straight cast him there, he was getting a follow-up block. Oh, he's dead. I mean, it's a skillless line, though, but it's still annoying. So now, it is 8v10. But they've got one mighty blow each here. So we might see Andriy go for the baby target here. Armor 8. No block or wrestle. Gets him. And KOs him. Holy shit. 7v10. Another snake! Oh my god. Andriy has not rolled enough dice. It is his third snake, yeah. And he gets removed. Yeah, he's snaked 2 dodges and a GFI. All important ones too. Not even random ones. Like the 2 snakes in the first half just gave up the score. Butthole! I don't really like this, giving up a tackle hit on your Pommer. Especially when there's a bribe in play. And like you could just foul him if he gets him down. I really don't like doing that. I also don't like the direction that he just blitzed him from, so... Because he can't do a good foul now. It was to get an assist on the foul, but I didn't like it. Doesn't get too punished. But this is pretty shitty, isn't it? Like... Gets him. Just a stun. What's he just stood him up for? Another snake coming up. Didn't have dodge, so didn't matter. If he did have dodge, he would have snaked down. We could have all laughed at his fourth snake. Hello, Mike. Long time. Well done at the World Cup. Gets the wrestle. Not the result he was looking for, but he'll be forced to take it. Gonna go there, right? Yep. Gets the hit on him. Gets the pow. Wonder if he'll foul him. It's not a terrible foul. It's a guard. Oh, he was going for the foul, I think. And ended up stunning himself. Did you have... I was going to say, did you have a good time at the World Cup? Dio seemed like he hated it. It definitely seems like I would have hated it, so I'm kind of glad I didn't go in the end. No, I wasn't even close, Crash Kid. There was one point where I had 2 players. No, he hated it at the start before any games were played, Kill. Don't know if that affected his play, maybe. And that's why his score was bad, or whether he just had bad matchups or bad dice. But he hated it from the start. I don't like that dodge before this dodge. He's got dodge. Another... Look at that. And not only did he fail that dodge, he made another failed dodge, and the next dice was a 1 again. Yeah, crazy delays, redraws. I read about, like, multiple redraws, including one where people were already playing. And they just had to pack up and go and play a different person. The food was terrible. There was no nightlife. Like, it genuinely seems like I would not have had fun. Gotta hope it doesn't go in the crowd. It doesn't go in the crowd, but he gets the stun. Ooh, that stun. That's stun. Well, maybe the food itself wasn't terrible, depending on your tastes, but there wasn't a lot of choice of food. In Austria, Destronov, in Dornbirn, and hang on, I'll press pause. So part of the reason, one of the reasons was, as mentioned, there were delays. Apparently the skill rings were late to arrive and were incredibly complicated. Took all Thursday and Friday daytime to hand out all the skill rings and make the first draw, when they should have started Friday morning. So they only played 2 games the first day instead of 3, and they had to play 4 the second day, which meant that Friday and Saturday night were not free for everyone where they should have been, which I would have been pissed off at, because I would want to do something in the evenings. But then, if it hadn't been that, I would have been pissed off anyway, because apparently there was fuck all to do in the evenings. Like, I'm not spending thousands of pounds to go somewhere and just play Blood Bowl. Like, I was expecting to be in Austria and, like, go drinking in the evenings, you know, maybe to a pub or a club or something. But there's nothing there, apparently. It's just a small town that has no capability of hosting tourism. No food was open after, like, Dornbirn. Dornbirn. It's in the corner of Austria, Germany, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. Right up in that corner. So I would have been pissed. Like, the thing that Mike just said is great for Mike, right? Like, he's really happy about that. And someone else said that to me as well. Like, amazing. And I'd be like, I'm like, nah, that doesn't sound like something that's a selling point for me. Like, if I'm playing Blood Bowl, it is not a selling point that there are also 1,000 other fat blokes playing Blood Bowl near me. Like, that's not, I don't understand how that's a selling point. Yeah, and it did twice up. There was no clubs, food places closed, pubs closed early at like 10:30 or 11. The bars in the hotels closed. Like, nothing was open until like 3 in the morning or something. Even if you wanted to stay up because you had to play Blood Bowl at like 10 in the morning. But still, there was just nothing. The main reason I said fat blokes kill is because, like, the bigger people are, the more likely. I'm not going to insult all fat people because I've been fat. The more likely it is that you emit body odor because you sweat more, etc. So you stick 1,000 guys in a hall, and the average of them is overweight. Then you need serious aircon, I would think. Mix it up with people drinking beer and eating weird foreign food. To them, obviously. It's just food to the people who are there. And I would probably imagine some smells. Yeah, I think it probably would have been better to host it, like, outside of a major city. So, obviously, to keep the costs down, like an industrial area or, an out-of-town business park or something. But with a major city nearby. So there was some kind... And to arrange it so that people actually have evenings free to explore said city. Yeah, let's look back at the game. So, I think to score here. Interesting, actually. No, because this guy is guard. No, I don't think it has to be a 1D. I think he can go there and there. So that's a 2+ dodge without dodge. And then this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 could come in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 2+, 2+, 2+. He's not going to do that because I can see the jump up sign on this already. But that was a possibility. Oh ho! Another failed dodge. It's gone for the witch surf. Then didn't roll a 1. Well done, Andriy, for not rolling a 1. Nah, the witch surf was a 1 in 9 dodge. I like mine better. I like my play better. Ooh. Bad KO rolls for Chaos. And the Dark Elf gets his back. So, almost no chance of a 2-turn here. 10 Dark Elves in the way. Only 7 Chaos. Yes, he has been outbashed. I mean, to be fair, he's been outbashed simply because he removed the only real killer that Chaos have. No, there's 7. You missed that there were 2 guys at the back kill, not 1. This isn't very killy Chaos, to be fair, because they're missing their other claw pommer. They have a goat claw pommer with tackle. Nice side kick. The minnow is not good on Chaos kill. It's okay at the start because it gives you something to do that isn't just roll 2 dice blocks and hope you don't 1 in 9. Then it's terrible for the middle, and then it's kind of okay at high TV because it's just replacing a goat. But it's not normal to have a minnow on a team you're going to qualify with. Chaos are better without it. What I mean by high TV is like 2000. This is probably around 1700, 1600. But like once you get to a certain level, like a 2000, yeah, in Eternal League I'm mostly talking about. Once you get to like 2000, then you can just swap a minnow in for like a goat if you can afford it from like a concession or something. I don't know. Because then you've just got a minnow instead of a shitty goat. But even then, it's not great. It's just okay. It isn't normal to have a minnow in a Chaos team. Yeah, in a league, like, you know, anything goes. Leagues have different meta. If you're still out there, Jim, me and Oreo are fine, by the way. Wait. Oh, he's just given up on the 2-turn. The troll in the Orc is better because it... Right. Let's press pause before this goes to overtime and it gets interesting. So, the difference between the two is that Orc team's strength is strength. Because they can never get claw, so they basically strength bully with the 4 black orcs and guard across, like, you know, everyone in the team. So their strength is strength. So adding in a troll adds to their strength. Chaos team's strength is mutations. So you want to blitz with goats because they all have horns and they're the guys that you normally make claw palmers. So if you've got a wild animal, then you have to blitz with him or he becomes useless. So if you're blitzing with your minnow in your Chaos team, he probably doesn't have block unless you rolled a double, and you're not therefore blitzing with the players you want to level by getting Kaz. You're blitzing constantly with your Armor 8, very expensive, can't ever dodge minnow. So it doesn't synergize with the team as well as a troll with orcs. A troll in Underworld is necessary. Yak has proved that by constantly trying to prove the opposite and failing. He's great. And the first skill he gets is Claw, and then you've got a Strength 5 Claw Mighty Blow guy in a team that's still like 1k or something. And trolls on goblins are necessary. And the only reason I need for that to be true is that Space Cadet says they're shit, which means they're the best thing since sliced bread. It's about a 95% guarantee that if Space Cadet very earnestly tells you something about Blood Bowl, the exact opposite is true. Yeah, that's why I had to say 95%, chimp. Because even Space will not say anything good about Brexit or Trump. But I also did say about Blood Bowl, so. He does have very bad ideas about lots of things. Was wibbling about black pudding earlier, like a loon, claiming that black pudding just tastes like salt. I have no idea what black pudding he's eaten, but it doesn't. They did, and one is Kazed, Pedro. Get a move on. Sorry, ma'am. Space is in the middle of a 24-hour stream, so he's not watching. Good gravy. That is the second time that his Adge guy is snaked. What the fuck is wrong with Andriy's team? That's now his 4th snake. At least it didn't die, so there we go. I don't think either were particularly favourite kill. If Arzowane had his killer, I would say he would be clear favourite. Yes, the killer's only KO'd Augie. And is back. Makes 1 out of 3 KO rolls and it's the Claw Palmer. But he's got the ball. Yeah, he is outnumbered. But it's 10-8. He's got the ball, so he gets the LOS blocks. No, I think this is still a game. Yeah, he's got 3 rerolls and Andriy only has 1. But I do think this is still a game. Arzowane's going to have to work to score. Yeah. Arzowane has the fame. Andriy does still have a bribe. I wonder if he remembers that he's got a bribe. He hasn't played his best in this match as Andriy. Left a few openings. Allowed the wrong players to be punched. Well, that was confident, wasn't it? Just straight in with the ball pickup. Okay. Well. And 3 POWs on the LOS. With 2 removals. Wow. So now it's 9v9. Blitz to come. Another POW. Yes. Suddenly, everything's better. Eight v 8. Yep. And Andriy doesn't even get the POW. And again, look. Can't pile. Oh man, I don't like piling on here. That is an open spot considering there's a fucking bribe in play. If at any time a team can't field any players for a kickoff, then the opposing team is awarded a touchdown and the timer is moved on 2 turns. So in this case, if you couldn't put any players on for overtime, the opposing player would automatically win because they would be the first person to score. Neither player. Do you know what? I don't know what happens if neither player can put... I'm not even certain how... I guess you could... sweltering heat is probably the most likely for that. Yeah, but that's less likely, isn't it, than sweltering heat? I would assume, unless both players have gone no players left at all, then it was probably be whoever won the toss would get the score first. Yes, that Penamu. But I think it would. I think the game would give the score to the offensive side first, and then stop. Because the game has some quirks in it like that. For example, if you have a ball, like, say this was the ball carrier, and all 4 of these were Andriy's players. If Arzowane fireballed this square, and he knocked his own ball carrier down, the game, Blood Bowl 2, would stop rolling any dice and class it as an instant turnover. Whereas, because it does them in order. Whereas the tabletop, everyone still has to roll regardless. And it would still be a turnover, but all 4 of these would need to roll against the fireball. Because the Blood Bowl 2 game puts things in an order that they're not supposed to be in. So I think that it would fuck that up. And it would probably give the win to whoever won the toss. Yeah, it's because in Blood Bowl 2, Fireball has an order. So in the square, it starts in the middle and then goes like top, and like it goes clockwise or something. And it's because your own ball carrier going down is a turnover, Blood Bowl 2 just stops rolling dice. Oh, he's in. Ball is down. Ho ho ho! Shit is happening. What? I don't like the scoring threat. I feel like this player was better served like tagging this guard or something. Oh, that's worse now. I don't really like how Andriy played that then, to be honest. He was going for the 4+4+3+2+, I guess. Pass or something, I don't know. And then that guy is just straight dead. From a wrestle goat on dodge. And another removal. Well, there we go. Glad you enjoyed your slight moment in the sun. Fuck you. That's what you get. I'm pretty certain it's simultaneous, Panamu. Oh my god. Just badly hurt though. And that is why you don't re-roll that 4+ dodging. Because that was a 2+ to probably win. Yeah, it's unlucky to roll a 1, but he did have a re-roll, and he used it on that silly dodge into the cage to pick up the ball. It's going to be a skull. Oh, it's not a skull. Nah, he's still got 5 players. No, 1, 2, 3. 6 players on the pitch. Casual eye cage. Red dice with wrestle. Wait, what? Could have red diced with the witch there. He's not going to get a chance, though. He's like, this guy's going to move, and then one of these is going to blitz and move to be the corner. That's it. Like, it's done. That was your shot when he was right there. Andriy's made some mistakes, but also had by far the worst dice. So that's always a pain, isn't it? He's off with a scoring threat again. Yes, a dodge guy randomly died to completely, well, to a wrestle goat. There we go. Just trots it in. Congratulations, Arzowane. Commiserations, Andriy. It was a Spanish matchup, yes. I don't know about better player, but person who played better on the day, definitely. Yeah, I kind of guessed that's what you meant, but... So, Andriy moves on to the next round.